how do the visually impaired students learn mathematical concepts in an inclusive setting?
It is imperative for a blind learner to read and write in Braille. All mathematical symbols and signs have Braille equivalents. Any mathematical equations can be transcribed in Braille using the mathematics codes. Write the following equations: x plus 2 over x squared plus 3x plus 2. And next one, m squared minus 12m plus 36. Read the first equation, Angelica.
X plus 2 over x squared plus 3x plus 2.
Second equation, Edeline.
The square root of m squared minus 12m plus 36.
Very good.
In algebra, how do visually impaired students plot and read points and make graphical representations?
With the aid of the desk slate or the writing slate which the blind uses and the multipurpose adhesive, the blind child will be able to plot points and read the points given in the equation. I said negative 4, 2. Negative 4 and then 2 is positive. You have to go up. Negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ayun. So the first number is always the x, the second number is always the y. Plot the following points in your Cartesian plane. The first ordered pair is 3, 5. Second ordered pair is negative 4, 2. The third ordered pair is negative 5, negative 5. And the last is 6, negative 4. Okay, let me see your work. Very good.
In trigonometry, how do visually impaired students solve problems involving trigonometric functions?
Okay, Mike, this is a tactile model, no, of a right triangle. Now we have here the parts of the right triangle. This one is the longest part, and this is called
hypotenuse, sir.
And this one here is the side across the right angle.
This is called the base.
This is the base, and this one here is?
This is the altitude, sir.
The altitude. And now, it is very important that we clarify the names of the angles for us to clearly get the trigonometric functions of each angle. Now, if we consider this angle here, this is angle A, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is your angle A. And what is the opposite side of angle A?
The opposite side of angle A
is the base.
Is the base.
Okay,
yes,
it's the
sir.
base. And how about the adjacent side?
The adjacent side is the altitude.
Altitude. And this is the
This is the hypotenuse.
hypotenuse. Now say I'll give you the measures of each side. The adjacent, the altitude measures 3 units. The base measures 4 units, and your hypotenuse measures 5 units. Now, will you give me the sine of this angle, sine angle A?
The sine of angle A, since the value of sine angle A is equivalent to the ratio of the opposite side over the hypotenuse.
Over the hypotenuse, that's right.
Yes, sir. And so its sine is 4 over 5.
Okay. This time you solve the sine of 49 degrees.
All clear. 4, 9. Sine 0.754709558.
Is a regular braille paper or any paper, no, that can be folded into several folds. And this one I made a special triangle. This is very useful in trigonometry if you're introducing the trigonometric function sine, cosine, tangent with respect to special angles. So,
how do the visually impaired students solve problems in statistics? Any visually impaired student can access different computer applications like Microsoft Excel. The instructor will discuss how to solve the grouped mean.
How do you compute now the mean?
Then, the students with their netbooks will use Screen Reader, input data and formula inputted to get the grouped mean to demonstrate how he can perform the task.
So summation of x now is equal to 75. Summation of x means the sum of all these scores. To get the mean, summation of x divided by n. Alright, look at it in the given box. So summation is 75 divided by how many n? 6. Alright, there are 7. Divided by 7. Everybody,
10.71.
10.71. 10.71. Alright, the median is the score that divides the frequency distribution. So this is now a frequency distribution. Alright, about the median. What is the median now?
since most, if not all of our visually impaired students enrolled in colleges and universities have loaned netbooks from Resources for the Blind, they can use this device to be able to cope in a regular math class.
This software is Virtual Pencil Algebra.
The software does the job of the pencil. It moves to the right spot on the paper, guided by the user, and inputs the answers that the user selects. When working through an algebraic equation, a blind student first needs to have the ability to have the entire equation read to them to get an overview.
This software has a lot of functions. It's like a handheld scientific calculator. You can convert the number into scientific notation. You can do the trigonometric problem, solve equations. It has a self-voicing feature that a student can hear what is on the screen.
These are techniques which facilitate students' abilities, sighted or not, to calculate and remember mathematics facts mentally, and to use tools for keeping track of partial sums and products. To help change this perception that math is hard, instruction in actual learning strategies specific to each type of mathematical operation or concept, paired with instruction in positive self-talk, can be effective. The student will begin to expect success instead of failure, and to see the connection between effort and success.